I come to Melbourne 2.5 years ago. Inside the pitch is different language. It's football language, and if you play football, you already talk this language.
This is Fornaroli. That's a beautiful pirouette.
I think for kids that move to this country, move to Melbourne and might struggle to make friends or communicate properly, football is amazing for that because you don't really need to speak while you're doing it. You just get to play and get to express yourself.
Catley and CITY2CITY champions again.
It doesn't matter how many miles we've travelled together, where we go or how long it takes. For this beautiful game, the long journey's worth it. It's no big deal that if I catch her plane from Abu Dhabi to the world, they'll be kicking the same ball down back alleys and open fields. Whether I were to live in Melbourne, Shanghai or Manchester City, there will always be pride in the team that plays for the local area, whatever the result may come to be. As the beautiful game weaves our world closer, we reserve our place in the sky-high seats, crossing paths with fans and compatriots, taken care of by the Etihad crew. So long as I've got that ball, my friends, and a few yards of open space, the rest of the world can fly without me. You can tell them I'm busy, because it's true. Football is only a game, but sometimes a game is all that you need.
I found my way through sports. Playing football actually helped me fit in because it was a team sport. I met Faisal, we were both at the park. And yeah, ever since then, we've just been good friends.
I met Wilson when we were like 3-4 years old. Our families were very, very close. My father played a big role in my life. He took me to soccer trainings and games, and Wilson will be with me. You know, we'll play on the same team.
Me and Faisal, when we were growing up playing football, we were playing on concrete. We played until you can't see the sun, always until the last person's there.
We both started off with Melbourne City through the Yarra Pathways program. That program was to get kids off the street, to get them playing football. After that, we started doing volunteer work with Melbourne City.
My name is Sue Crow and I'm head of City in the Community at the Melbourne City Football Club. Melbourne is a very multicultural society and football is the game that most of these families have grown up with and love. A number of the communities that we're working in currently didn't have programs for children. We very much saw that there was a need to address social inclusion and to bring children together to make new friends from other backgrounds.
Growing up in Melbourne was hard because different country and it was a lot different from where I was. It's easier to make friends with someone who you actually play next to. So that's why me and Faisal became very close friends and we're still friends till now. As programs went on, me and Faisal basically wanted to become a lot more involved in the community. We started with the Yarra Soccer Pathways. Through that program, we saw that we can do a lot more, which actually changed our lives.
How about if it's 2-3?
My name is Toyin. I work with the Yarra City Council. I'm a youth development officer. I always call it a vibrant community that wants to do things for themselves. I see myself as part of the community because I work here. I can feel what the community is feeling because I'm from the same background. You know, I keep saying this every day. Proud of what you're doing, just keep it up. The community is so appreciative of what you're doing and they're really, really proud of you. And I'm happy the likes of Wilson and Faisal are using soccer to actually bridge that barrier. And I'm so proud of them. I went to a school a while ago and the kids were, oh, Wilson, Faisal, you know, I was touched. That's just to tell you what they are in the community, you know.
The best thing about my community is that everyone smiles no matter where they're from or what color they are. you'll always see a big smile on their faces, and that's what drives us. Everyone unites together when they're at the park, so that's something special. And do you remember the first time you stepped into this stadium?
Yeah, bro. I mean, I was very young. Saw the grass, I fell in love. I never wanted to be a football player as much as the time I stepped into the stadium. The way the players were playing, I feel like I could work towards that.
Through Melbourne City, we actually went to Manchester as well for the Young Leaders Global Summit. It was just young leaders like myself and Wilson who believed that football could change the world.
Well, the event in Manchester was a great success because it helped me grow more as a leader. I feel like coming back with all those experiences and all those problem-solving skills I've learned, I feel like I can do a lot more in my community.
Right now I'm setting up a pitch for the younger kids. We have 2 pitches going on. We have one for the young ones and one for the high school kids.
1, 2, 3, 4. So we're using these orange cones to make corners when we play. I'm good at headers. 1, 2, 3.
To be a young leader, it doesn't just necessarily mean you're a head coach or just a young leader. You're a mentor. You're like a big brother to most of the kids out on the park.
Everybody in front, come on.
You guys have any stickers?
Always have fun, enjoy.
And also learn.
And to learn as well, okay? Our session today is going to be all around teamwork. I think every term that we commence, the numbers keep growing. So we started off maybe with like 10, 15 kids. Now we're working with 40 kids and we're splitting them into 2 groups. And then now we've got a girls group as well. So it just keeps growing and growing and growing.
I think it's just amazing. The best part about watching these kids is how much they're smiling and enjoying each other's company, and as you said, meeting new people and making new friends, and it's the best feeling in the world seeing kids smile, so what you're doing is incredible.
See you guys next week.
1, 2, 3.
It's all about the hard work, the discipline, and also like the commitment level. You know, it's also about your mindset.
Leadership is the main word, but also we try to include friendship, teamwork, respect.
And our home is home, and this is where we grew up. This is where we play soccer from day one. So proud of what this community achieves. Just love seeing you guys get out this place and then come back and play the same sport where it all started.
I have football to thank for all the positive things in my life.
Wilson and Faisal do work very well together, and I think it's because they're both quiet young men. They're both trying to achieve the same things, and there's a love of football there that brings them together.
Fantastic kids with excellent talent. And they're kids that love to play sports. They aspire to go to the next level in their career. The way you see them, you think they're brothers. They're always doing things together. They complement each other, and it's working.
It's great to see Faisal and Wilson work in the clinic for this club, so I Speak Football is a very available program to this community. I want to say thank you for them too.
I think to be a young leader, it really means a lot to myself. I want to see change in my community. There's a lot that can happen. It's not about just playing the game.